Hi guys, my name's Carmen Amelia. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, if you haven't seen any of these videos before, I'd love for you to subscribe. I've just started doing YouTube recently and they're just packed full of information all about the hairdressing industry. If you're new to the industry, there's loads of tips on here on how you can get into the creative side of things. So I hope you enjoy this video. So I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about coronavirus. The dreaded coronavirus, the dreaded pandemic. Things are starting to loosen up a little bit more where I am in London. So I just really wanted to get prepped and get all of the right equipment that I need to protect myself during this time. I'm going to be going back to work as soon as I can, as long as it's safe. So I just wanted to help you guys along and just recommend these things to you. I've got a few tips in here and I've got some protective equipment that I'm going to be wearing, which I'm going to be sharing with you now. I have certified with Barbicide. You guys may have seen this online. This is basically a certificate that you gain. It's basically a test that you do on the Barbicide website. You can easily get certified by doing some studying, getting your head down, learning the things that they just go through on the website, and you take a test at the end and then you get yourself a certificate like this. So I'll be displaying this on my Instagram, and I'll also be sharing it with my clients and letting them know that I've done this test. That will make them feel just that little bit safer, knowing that I have done my studies and I've worked out exactly what I need to do to protect myself. The disclaimer, guys, in this industry you are never going to be 100% protected. You just have to use your own judgment, make sure that you are wearing the right equipment, that you're choosing to work on the right people, that the people that you're working on aren't vulnerable people. If anyone is over 65, they are obviously vulnerable. So me personally, I'm going to avoid doing anyone over the age of 65. No discrimination, just obviously trying to protect those people and make sure that we're both safe. So anyone who's vulnerable over 65, also people with diabetes or heart problems or ongoing lung issues, breathing issues, things like that. Also people that are on medication that basically lowers their immune system, or people that have a generally low immune system. You want to avoid doing all of those types of clients, just because purely for the fact that you're looking after them, you're putting them first and you're not doing their hair over their safety. So I will unfortunately not be doing anybody like that. So that's my recommendation for you. You guys can deal with this however you want to deal with it. This is just obviously about what I'm going to be doing during this time. My next tip of what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be wearing this. This is a face shield. I'm going to be wearing this face shield for every client. So basically the way it works is put it over your head like this, and then you just use this band at the back and you just kind of pull it over like this. So this is my face shield, and this, it sounds a bit echoey when I've got it on. So basically this is going to help to protect me. I'm not sure how useful this is going to be for people that do makeup, because obviously makeup is very detailed and it is a little bit foggy in here, guys. So I think it might be a bit easier for the hairstylist to use. So I'm going to be wearing this, but along with this I am going to be doing what Barbicide have recommended to do, which is to wear a face mask. I'll just take this off. I'll demonstrate first how it's going to look. I'll just take this off. Basically, I'm going to be wearing this face mask. This is a reusable one, so you can pop it in the wash when you finish your day and you can just have it ready for the next day. You can put it in the dryer and have it ready for the next day. I've got a few of these, so I'll be rotating them. If you do have a disposable one, however, you do have to replace this in between each use. So each person that you see, you'll have to throw that one away and replace it with a new one, as recommended. So I'll be wearing this along with my face shield just to protect my bottom half. This is not to protect me, guys. This is to protect my clients from me. That this just keeps my clients safe. So I'm going to be wearing my face shield. and my mask, my reusable mask. And I actually got both of these items from Amazon, guys, so you can find them on Amazon. This one was really cheap. This one, I think it was like £8 or something, so you can find that on Amazon. And obviously you can just wipe it down, disinfect it in between clients, so I definitely recommend that. Also, guys, I am going to be wearing gloves. I'm definitely going to be wearing gloves. I'm not going to be wearing these ones. These are the only ones I had with me. I'm probably going to be wearing, I don't know if you've ever seen the hairdressers' white cotton gloves. You can actually buy cotton gloves, especially for hairdressing, for people that have dermatitis, that suffer from dermatitis on their hands. They wear these very often doing hairdressing, so I'm going to give those a try. I've ordered some online. I don't have them right now, but I'm going to basically give those a try and see how I get on with those. So I'll be wearing my hairdresser gloves just to protect my clients and to protect myself again. Okay, so another thing that I'd recommend, guys, we all love hugging our clients, especially our favorite ones, but no handshakes, no hugs, no air kisses, none of that, guys. If you can, avoid any direct contact with your clients other than touching their hair, which of course is still always going to be a risk. You're never going to be 100% protected. There is kind of no way of protecting yourself fully, so just kind of use these items that I've recommended as a caution, just to try and protect yourself, but there is no way of fully protecting yourself. I definitely recommend no handshakes, no hugs. You also want to make sure that you are cleaning all of your items in between each client, so your comb, your brushes, all of your tools. Wipe down your dryer, your hair dryer, the nozzle. You want to make sure that you're wiping all of the items down that you're using on each individual client, to ensure that there's no cross infection. I'll be traveling with my alcohol spray, which I generally use on my brushes in between clients, so I'll be using that. I'm also gonna be traveling with some Barbicide as well. I've never actually used Barbicide as a spray before. I don't know if they do a spray. If they do, can you guys let me know below, give me a comment. But I am gonna find some way to travel with my Barbicide so I can just kind of pop my combs in there in between clients. So yeah, I definitely recommend traveling with a disinfectant that you can use on all of your items if you're a mobile hairstylist, and if not, if you're in the salon, obviously make sure you use the Barbicide that's provided. I'm sure like all salons have Barbicide or some form of disinfectant or UV disinfectant. You know, there's loads of different ways they do it in the salon, so make sure you're doing that in between each client. You probably want to double up on equipment at this point, with everything that's going on. It's probably a good idea just to get a few duplicates, so that if one thing is wet or busy in disinfectant, then you can use your other things. So I definitely recommend that. Also, I would say make sure that if you're in a salon, that you are limiting the amount of clients that you have come through the door. It sounds quite obvious, but make sure they're only booking through appointments. No walk-ins, anything like that that's going to kind of risk there being a build-up in the salon of people. So I recommend definitely doing appointments only in your salon, and lowering the amount of people that are waiting in the waiting area. I definitely recommend that as well, guys. And lastly, guys, I just wanted to say, make sure above all that you are protecting yourselves during this time. We are in an industry where we have to really put ourselves out there during this time. Don't put yourself in a position where you're going to be at an increased risk of catching this disease. You want to make sure that you're doing everything you can to protect yourself. If you go to a shoot, or if you go to an environment where you don't feel like it's safe enough, you don't feel like they've followed the correct procedures, please guys, don't feel obliged to stay there. Put your health first, put yourself first, and just protect yourself above everything. Make sure that you're wearing the correct equipment, make sure that they're following the right guidelines, and just keep yourself safe above all. Okay guys, so that was short and sweet, but I just wanted to give you a few little tips and just to let you know what I'll be doing to keep myself safe during this time. I hope that's helped. Let me know if you intend on going back to work anytime soon. If you are worried about it, in my comments, let me know how you are feeling about this, guys. I would love to know and share. Thanks for watching my video, guys. See you soon.